Welcome back, everybody, to the Swang Low Podcast Show. Man, it's yours truly, Do Rock Creep. What's happening with my peoples out there? Yeah, we are live early. This is the early edition of Swang Low. See, I be telling y'all, man. I be telling y'all, you never know when we gonna pop up at this round table with something. Don't know what it may be, but we always pop up at this round table with something for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, today, right now, is like a extra special time, for Swing Low because, we was able to get my boy Face the Music, on the show today. You know what I mean? So hopefully, if technology is working with us and all that stuff today, everything goes planned, he will be here. You know what I mean? If by chance it don't happen, then we're gonna make the best of and not having any commentary and just going what we go with, and make it work. Because I mean it, just going on some natural stuff anyway, is kind of how we do here at Swang Glow anyway. We don't really script too much, you know what I'm saying? But we do try to keep a general direction, in what our approach to, whatever it is that we're talking about, So yeah, man. Hopefully we can get bro on, soon. And I'm gonna hand the show over to him, because it's been a minute since he last came on the show. He's been very busy. He has multiple businesses. If y'all don't know, hold on, let me pull his picture up so y'all can see my boy. There we go. You feel me? That's what he got in the works. You know what I'm saying? Project 43. You feel me? Studio session. He goes non-stop, man, in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Make some of the hardest production that I've been a part of. So it's definitely a blessing, to have a friend like that, man, that has the same passion and drive, you know, uh, with the music, with business, period. And that's the thing, man, about us. Like we don't pigeonhole ourselves into just, being narrated as just one thing in this game of life. You feel me? You, as a man, I believe you got to wear many hats, many and plenty hats. You got to adapt to whatever environment that you so happen to find yourself in. And sometimes we find ourselves in environments, man, that we may not have chosen for ourselves, because sometimes that happens in life. Sometimes you end up in spots where you know, you might not you might not have had that planned out. You know what I'm saying? You probably had other things planned out in your life. Who knows? But I do know sometimes we end up in tricky situations in our life, man, and you got to be able to wear many different hats and adapt to where you end up at and make it work until you're able to figure out something else, that's more, that you have more of a passion for. You feel me? We fall in and out of love with things all the time. All the time. I think that might be human nature to, you know, to be attracted to something for a certain amount of time and then lose interest in it and move on to something else. You feel me? I believe that might have something to do with elevating, you know, um, as your interests grow, you conquer something, you wanna conquer something even bigger. You know what I mean? So you don't stay stuck on one level. You allow yourself to excel. You feel me? And you know, hey man, I think we need to take more of an advantage of opportunities when the opportunities is presented. You know what I mean? And sometimes the opportunities is presented more so to some than others. You know, it's all about how you choose to utilize that opportunity, though, man. But I think we got Face on right now. I don't know if he got his microphone on. You feel me? But we definitely got him in the house. So whenever he pop in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep the flow going though. You feel me? Like I said, unscripted. You know what I'm saying? We at this thing at 12 going on 1. You know what I'm saying? Usually we do the swing low after nights, but really typically we be all over the map with it with our timing. So like I've been telling y'all, we liable to pop up on this thing at any given time. You know what I'm saying? With whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I promise you the content is definitely gonna be worthy of, you know, your attendance, you know, your views, you know, and whatnot. So it's definitely appreciated for all those that attend, you know, and show us love. Face the music. We got you in the house for Saturday, bro.
What up? What up?
Oh man, definitely glad to have you here, man. Like I told you, I'm gonna hand this show over to you. So whatever you got, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm with everybody else at the round table.
I don't really got nothing, man. I just got work today, man, which is, I work on music. So if y'all want to hang out while I work on music, and then, we can add, some questions,
We
excuse me, to
definitely
unimportant.
we definitely here for it. You know what I'm saying? Those of us that love music, that's definitely fans of yours, we definitely here for it. You know what I mean? And I think the viewers would appreciate this time that we are able to get an inside view. You know what I'm saying? And what you do. You know what I mean? You working,
Yeah,
and we get to enjoy the entertainment.
yeah. Excuse it for being so dark, but I was taking a nap actually. I've
Hey
been
man,
doing,
you know we do it all in the studio, bro. Even nap time.
yeah, I've been doing this shit for like 2 days straight, just working on some stuff at night. There's a
Yeah,
lot of people work through the day, so you got to work with them at night.
yeah. Hold on, let me turn my fan off so we can get clear, concise. Right? Yeah, we on.
Yeah, but tell me what I've been missing, man. I can't always catch the show. I'm always I'm on the freeway more than I'm anywhere in life.
I Yeah, I know you stay on the move and shit, man. That's why it's been kind of difficult catching up to you, but you know, we stay connected. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very well aware of all that you've putting out there. You know what I'm saying? I know how busy you are. I know um you didn't invested so much into your business, and to see it grow the way that it is, man, is crazy. I love it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, sometimes you just be in the middle of it, so I ain't really seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just still trying to get somewhere. That's how it
Yeah,
should be. It'd be like maybe if you stop at like right now, you just reminded me to look at it and like, oh yeah, huh? I start seeing the different levels and different stuff that different places I've been with what I'm trying to do. And then I'm like, oh yeah, huh? I have elevated, but
hey, this is what I look at. I find you to be so interesting because I know the history from when we first met. Um, from that point up to now, it's crazy to me, you know, to see you go through all that shit and progress over into what you're doing now. And what you doing now is what you was doing back then, only way more advanced. Think about how far we go back, how many years we go back, bro. So if you place your mind back to then and try to think from then up to now, is come on, you would never in a million years be like, I'm gonna be sitting in my own studio, making my own beats, making my own music, have these multiple businesses going on, and this passion and this drive, and this is after everything that you went through.
Well, I say this. It don't seem like even when I didn't know what to be hoping for, not hoping for. Excuse me for keep yawning and shit. Even though I didn't know what was coming, I just never thought that I was gonna be in my situation forever. It wasn't like, and it's weird because I'm trying to say it in the right way. I did think that I was gonna be in that situation forever. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, I didn't think that I was gonna. I mean, yeah, I did think that I was gonna be in that situation forever, but also something was just telling me to prepare for something else.
So when
I saw myself doing this.
When you was getting the inclination to prepare for being in the position that you in right now, did that give you even more drive to continue to go in that direction?
It's just some shit that I do. So it's like when I was a kid, right? When I was a kid, shit to me was legitimate. I was always working on some shit, whether it was true or coming true or not. It's like I'm working on some shit to me in my head. It's like I'm putting together this big old variety show in my head to where niggas gonna be able to come and if you got a dog that know how to do a trick, then he could do the trick. Then we're gonna have at the next time we're gonna serve some vegetarian chili dogs at this time, and then we're gonna move on and we're gonna have music and like this was shit going on in my head. So my head is always, without seeing the shit happen, I'm always just putting some shit together, just in case the world made this shit happen. And I don't know why. So that's how it was. It was just like same shit that I'm doing. Like I feel like I still was putting pieces together. I never stopped putting pieces together. I'm still putting pieces. That's why I say I can't really see it. I'm still putting pieces together today. It ain't some shit I started one day and was like, oh yeah, huh? It's something that got a sentence behind it that I can believe in the sentence. It's just like if a nigga do whatever you do naturally, you just do it, and it always works out somehow. That you know, some niggas is like that with trouble. No matter what they do, they always gonna fuck up and get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's what they always working on. You know?
Hey, I think you have one of the most unique stories, bro. I think you really have one of the most unique stories that really need to be put out there. And I think it'll be something great. I think it'll be something fantastic. I think it'll be something that a lot of people will be able to relate to, because if it wasn't personally them that has been through some of the things, the journeys, you know what I'm saying, that you've been through and has made it to this point in your life, you know what I'm saying, where you can comfortably sit and talk about your business and what you put into it, the passion, the drive, and all that, right? Like that's what, you know, make your story so fascinating. And I think it needs to be put out there. I think you need to put more of you out there more. I think people need to go and find out, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, why your drive is as strong as it is, behind your passion outside of, just being an artist, a producer, a business owner, a creator. People really get to know who Face the Music is.
Yeah, it is an interesting story. It's a long ass story too. But I mean, it's just because it's a lot of different places that make it to where I know what you're saying, and it's a lot to say, but and a lot you don't even know. But I've been a lot of different places, and every place that I was at, I walked in by myself. So of course everything was gonna be interesting on the way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I never walked in with my parents. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I never walked in like if me and you was a kid and you saw me at the department store, you was probably with your parents. I was by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like if I saw you at the grocery store, you was with your parents or your wife or so. I was by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you saw me in another city, you was with some niggas from out there, I was by myself. Wherever it was. If I go to your juvenile hall, if I go to your county jail, if I go to your group home in your city, if I'm homeless in your city, if I got a girlfriend live over there, it's like I always pop up over there by myself without no backstory, like like the man with no name, like Clint Eastwood what's called on 4 different movies. I think he was the man with no name, and I always said like matter of fact, I always said that's the interesting movie is the origin story to this nigga. Where is this nigga from? Where do he come from? Where he is? What happened that he is this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like he don't got no extra words for nobody. He out for the
Yeah.
kill. He flipping a coin and shit. He looking at you crazy. He know he gonna win. He get ready for the next town in this town. He hanging from the
Yeah.
end of a rope on a few times and just like, damn, how many times you done been hung, in your life, and for what? And where was you? And why was you there? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, that's how you had to piece my shit together, because I didn't belong
Absolutely.
nowhere where I was at. And
Hey, that is the best that is the best narration of somebody describing themselves, right? Like that is the best I have heard so far, bro. Hands down. And for the people, for the viewers out there listening to this, you know what I'm saying. Appreciate that for what it was just described for. Go ahead, bro.
yeah, I was trying to think of how to describe it while I was describing it. It's just, it's kind of like
It
writing a
worked
song.
out. It
Kind of
worked
like
out.
writing a song. When you ask a question like that, it's kind of like writing a song because you got to know kind of where you're going and then
Yeah.
see what happened along the way. Like, damn, huh? Because I know where I'm at, but now, huh, how did I get here? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even, if I told you one story, I'd be cheating you because it's like 1,000 you ain't going to hear.
Well, from the little bit that I know, because I know, like it's a lot that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But from the little bit, it's almost like, bro, like I only got 5%, but that 5% to me means 90%. You feel me? So just imagine the rest, receiving the rest, and we are only getting 5% of that. Well, I got 5%. Everybody else really ain't got a percentage, but they're getting a percentage. So
But
just
see,
imagine.
I really only get 5% too because I'm not really thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But when I do think about it, then it's like I don't have the time to sit and hear the whole story and
What
watch the
what
whole
what
story in
what
my head.
what what great person would sit around and think about that though? You don't think about it until you asked about it, until it's brought
True.
up.
Well, I think
You
of
feel
what
me?
well, I say this. I think about it, but as far as being able to think about the whole overview of like how I got from one place, like I would say, just like with the workshop that I created called Sticks, right?
Yeah.
It starts out by saying like it's a writing assignment to get to like your life and what's going on with you. But it's
Yeah.
you start out your writing assignment by saying, I was a kid and everything was just fine and I was happy up until boom. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like what you was just a kid and you was just minding your business and didn't even have nothing and you was happy. Every day you came out and you was happy. Up
Yeah.
until boom, one day something happened and that is what started your whole line of wherever you at now to get to there. So it's like asking that question because it's a writing assignment. You know what I'm saying? But it's a writing assignment that you probably never would stop.
Yeah.
Like I've done it. You know what I'm saying? Because in Sticks, what it is, it was just like Sticks was a workshop I created to help brothers to create insight statement without telling them that they was creating an insight statement, because you say insight and then they get all scared. They don't understand. It's just
Do you still
insight.
have that active? Do you still have that active?
Yeah. I'm finna start running it here. I'll explain what this is too at Project 43.
Okay.
But they got Black Men. We do Black Men Build. Got the chess club here. Got a lot of events here. We're right on Crenshaw, so the Crenshaw district always been about Black men building.
Okay.
And so yeah.
Do you want to give the viewers like a specific location where they can, if they would want to attend any of that?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you this. It's right on that corner of 71st and Crenshaw. Right on the
Okay.
corner. So you'll see a big banner on the front. It say Project 43. The McDonald's is on that corner. And then it's like a auto body on that corner. And then it's like the turkey chop places on that corner. So this the other corner say Project 43. It'll be in the daytime. If you come by, you'll see a food tent, like where they a catering tent where they doing food, like it's called Sion's Catered Needs, and it'll be breakfast stuff and lunch stuff like that. At nighttime, it'll be in the front. It's another little restaurant, like patio area that's real nice. The brother David, let me see. This is his man. Oh, look. I don't know. I think he's Mexican brother, but he do Mediterranean food, man. And he's the Kebab Shack. But yeah, off the hook, beautiful service, the plates, the little tea that you get, and the fire pits and the TVs. Yeah, it's cool over there. So that's the front. We got a print shop, you know what I'm saying, where we do t-shirts, signs, whatever you need, stickers. And we got a podcast room where the brother who has a business. So each one of these businesses, if you notice, we all in the same building, but each one of these businesses is separate. So we got the brother that runs the podcast room with the cameras and all that. We got a computer room. We got then we got the kitchen, which my cousin runs. And then we got me. That's the studio here. So that's how the building is laid out. Then you go to the back area, and there's an event area. Like that's where we threw the 420 on the Shaw event. It's like a bunker, with all the greenery in there, with the smoke.
Okay.
Got a hookah lounge, a bar, all that. You know what I'm saying? Dance floor, tables. Then you go in the back, and we got a food program, like a grocery program, where it's called Help Us Help You, and it's like a person can pay $30 a month and be a member of the program, and for $30 a month you can come every day and get food, whatever groceries you need. It's always fresh produce, juices, sodas, water, milk, eggs, chicken, vitamins, bread, all kinds of stuff. Always, what I'm saying, different new stuff. So for $30 a month, and that's even on EBT, a person can come sign up and you come every day. That's $1 a day. You can get, you know, food costs a lot right now. It costs a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
So
that's true.
that program is a blessing. Then we got a big stage outside too, and we got a community garden, like a little garden, like they're building a greenhouse around it. It's nice with a little fire pit, but it's a little garden area where you can sit in, plant little stuff, and you know, and relax. You know, butterflies and little stuff in there. So that's what this place is, and the person that owns the property, her name is Miss Ann, and if you know anything about Team Post, it's a Team Post. So, you know, back in the day when they had Team Post, I wasn't around for Team Post, but now I am. So yeah, Miss Ann, she's from over here. Her brother is from over here. You probably Slep Rock. I don't know if you remember him, but he's rest in peace. But yeah, her brother's from the area, so they connected with the area good. So, you know, they had a safe space. They wanted to train kids on how to do things, like, you know, to make businesses. So I offered my equipment and my time to come, and really I'm building the studio for them, you know, and and getting the clientele up, getting the program of it going, getting the paperwork and the business going. So then it gets handed over to the community.
I noticed one thing about you, man. You stay rooted to what where you foundated a lot of your businesses, like the stuff that you got on Venice Beach and all that. Hey, I love it. You feel me? How you stay rooted to all that? I love it, bro. I love it.
Well,
And
you
that's
know,
the stuff.
I look at it like old school, like, all right, so I look at it like the history of the Crips, right? And that moves into the history of everybody else, but I'm just starting with like the history of the Crips and the foundation of what they was doing and how they was trying to do it and what they was trying to do. So
Yeah.
back in the day, no, even before that, you had to, like, if you was in LA, and that's all of LA, that's Compton, Watts, Long Beach, that's the county. If you was in LA, then and you was doing something, your thing was to get bigger and spread out and go deal with the niggas in the next neighborhood that's doing something.
Exactly. Exactly.
And then go to the next one. So if you was really doing something, then you could go anywhere. That's how you see these dudes now, these old dudes, they do an interview, they telling you niggas whole first name, second name, where they was from. Oh man, they was from over here, man, and they came through it and had to fight with the whoop whoop at the skating rink.
That's real shit.
They
That's
talking about
real.
niggas from way different areas, but we all know who they are because they moving in other areas, and they
Yeah.
helping. They saying like, all right, so this shit, this right here, it's getting built still, this whole program. But this is the same program I was trying to build in my neighborhood. I just didn't have the means to get it all the way to where I wanted it to, but I started it.
Yeah.
So when I found somebody else that was doing the same thing that I was doing, and you know what I'm saying, but in her name, okay, cool, it's working out in your neighborhood. You got a couple of more things covered that I couldn't cover in my neighborhood. So as far as like the property, the security, you got a couple of more things covered. So let me come over here with a bunch of other people that's from different places and come and help you get your thing going. While I'm helping you get your thing going, I'm building my name for the next dude because I'm meeting other people because you one of them connectors. I'm a connector, you're a connector. We connect people. So I'm meeting other people, and now, so it's nowhere that I can go that somebody don't know me. I'm not scared of wearing jewelry. I'm not scared of going places here and there because even in the middle of the night, I'll be walking through a place where you think that everybody, oh, you can't go there, niggas will press you, and niggas the internet, blah, 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 whatever they saying on the internet that niggas do to you nowadays.
Yeah.
I go right through there, and every time some nigga gonna be like, oh, what's up, OG? Oh yeah, I know you don't. You don't want to be at the beach. You be rapping, or hey, I know. Hey, did I see you at the? No, I know OG right here. Okay, cool. You know me because you didn't see me doing something positive. So in your head, and you didn't see me doing it in your neighborhood for some reason. So when it's like, oh well, this neighborhood don't mess with that neighborhood and blah blah. Look, man, we dealing with kids. I'm not even in that group of niggas that's having this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so me taking it upon myself to be one of the people, like Big Boo from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a few people. You know, one of the people that is that everybody know, like the homie Art Dog with the Thug Ministries. You know what I'm saying? When he be like, check this out, right? Check this out, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like we people who we ain't like I done been places with Big Boo, I done been places with Art Dog, with Artie, you know what I'm saying? And we in somebody else's neighborhood. We ain't, you know, we in a Trey Hood or something, and we had, you know, with Spike, you know, and Spike is one, you know. So we over there and had his event, you know. I'm breaking
Shout
up
out to the
fights.
Spikes. Shout out to the Spikes, May Trey Gangster.
Yeah, man, you know. So like he invite us over there. I invite them over to my neighborhood. Hey, come, you got little homies that do music and stuff. Bring them to my studio over there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whoa, hey, bring them to the. Oh, you got some homies that you. All right, bring them to the beach. I'll put them to work. So just being a networking nigga in LA, you gonna know everybody.
Exactly.
You got to do it where people talk to each other. Like if I was
Exactly.
going to do business, and I can go do business in Irvine. I'll just find in Irvine. I know all the Asian community. You know what I'm saying? So I can go do business in Irvine, which I will, but at the same time, that's a different kind of business. That's a business like how when somebody from Irvine come do business in my neighborhood, they don't
Yeah.
necessarily have no connection to that area because the things that they rooting for it to work so they can get successful or they kids can move safely. The things that I need for that, like you don't relate to those things. So there's no
Yeah.
place for you really in my society except for as a salesperson. You know what I'm saying? So I move where it's more personal to me because I'm not making $1 million yet. I'm not making $100 yet. I make enough money to keep my operation going, and then I get blessed here and there. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But until that point, it's like yeah, like I know it's a long ass answer, but the is
That's the perfect answer.
I move where I'm
That's the
comfortable
perfect
moving
answer.
because I gotta build someplace where I might live. If you want to be safe, if you ever get homeless, because homeless is always around the corner, right? You can always be homeless. I know that for a fact. Always again, you can always even when you say I'll never do that again ever, and it'll happen. But if that's gonna happen, maybe one day, then maybe you go make relationships and clean up some of the areas where you might have to be homeless at and make it better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it too. You know, while you're making it better for somebody else, you're also creating a secure, a safe emergency environment for yourself. And that's wherever. That's even if it's like at a cousin's house. I don't go over there arguing because moms might kick me out and I might need to go stay over there. You know what I'm saying? I go over there and I clean up because I'll be spending the night over there. So I want it clean when I get there. They be happy. If I let them do it, it'd be roaches all over the place. You know? So I just
I
move areas where I feel like I might need to be.
I couldn't have put it no better myself.
And plug in my phone.
Man, we are live with Face the Music. You feel me? Studio 43. Hey, y'all need to, if y'all haven't, first of all, can you give them the information to your YouTube channel so they can subscribe to that? And also your Instagram, social media that they can get a hold of you at, you know what I'm saying? If they want to book studio time, or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, I'll tell you this: if you want to book some studio time, then you can DM me at any of my social media, or you can call me at 424-207-9545. And text me first, because if I don't know the number, then you're just gonna go to voicemail. There's a lot of I done clicked on some shit, and now I get
Exactly.
some scam calls. Yeah, but my social media, my Facebook is my name, but I ain't on Facebook. Instagram is face two, the number two, face two, face the music. So it's face two, face the music with two C's on the end of music, and it's the same one. It's the same one on YouTube. Let me see, man. I'm opening up my computer so I can see what music I'm working on. I've
Okay,
been
for
working
sure, for sure.
on a lot of,
Hey,
been
we
working
finna get
on
a
a lot of
nice insight on Face in the studio live. You know what I'm saying? And direct, man. This is definitely a blessing to be able to sit in on this. I've been in on many of these sessions. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hey, it's definitely an honor to be a part of it. You know, like I said, I'm handing it over to you. So do what you do, man. We in the studio with you, bro. We at the round table in the studio with Face the Music.
Let me put this phone over here. So when
You
I'm
get it
finna get
cracking. I'm gonna cut my mic off and let you do what you do, man, so everybody can hear it uninterrupted. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving this show to bro today, Face the Music. You know what I'm saying? This is what we own. This is what we own
so
today, people.
so me and you ain't had no time to work on nothing, so we could just work on something right now. I
Mm.
just made some country shit. I've been making a lot of stuff. I got a DJ birthday party tomorrow, and they want all country. Well, I don't know all, but they want country music. So
Oh
I'm making
yeah.
country shit.
And for the people at the round table, I like how Face the Music just put me on the spot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Calling me the task on the music. But hey, I like that because damn, oh, I had something for you too for this moment. Let me see if I got it, man. Damn. Oh, I hope I got it. I swear to God, I hope I got it. Oh, I did not bring it up. How did I not bring this up, man? I got to cut my camera. We in the studio with Face the Music, y'all.
These computers ain't all where they supposed to be at. So if I'm kneeling on them, shit is all out of whack.
Oh, we understand. We understand.
All right, let me get my tempo.
I'm gonna cut my mic and let you do what you do, man. We live in the studio with Face the Music.
I need you to write while I'm doing this. This is how this works.
All right, for sure, for sure. You already know.
All right, let me see. See, every time I go to work, it's pressure. I can't pretend to do this. There's some shit you can't pretend to know how to do.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
okay, give me a rundown. Give me a rundown on what the concept is.
The concept is you're in a cell and you're writing a song. Go. That's the kind. I don't know. Like I said, I'm making this up. I'm pulling this right out of the square part of my ass right now. This is not nothing I know what I'm thinking about. I'm not. I just woke up and somebody said, "Get on the computer and play the piano." So I'm doing it. There you go. That's the part I like.
Hey people, listen. When I get in the studio with this guy right here, we make magic. The only thing where I slipped up at is not having ready what I needed to have ready for him so he can see. As a matter of fact, look, let me cut my camera. I'm finna hand this over to Face. Face, do what you do. I'm finna try to pull something up real quick.
Yeah, and then I tell him why you pulling it up. I'm gonna say this too. It's like that's my job is sometimes like majority of the time, whenever somebody come in here and say, "Hey, I want to do this," sometimes that shit might take 10 minutes for me because I'm like, "That's it," and then or else it might be like, I don't want to do that," or it might be like, "That didn't work out. Let's do something else." So what else would we do? So imagine like you go to motherfucker and you working at Chili's and they say, all right, if somebody come in and they don't want nothing on the menu, then you got to make up something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to create a new dish that don't exist. Nobody can have ever ate this shit before. Nobody, it can't be no recipe to this. You got to just cook and they got to like it because they paid for it up front.
The wonderful thing about working with you that people don't know is what people don't know, what y'all don't know about Face is this. He's gonna come completely unscripted. And whatever he throw at you, you got to be ready for that shit. You got to be up for the task. Because trust me, it's a task. This is an MC. This is an MC that just so happened to be a producer. Yeah, and this is not your average MC. Okay? I'm letting y'all know that now. This is not your average MC, bro. You know what I mean? So you got to understand what it is that he's doing. So you just so happen to have an MC that's a producer, a vicious MC at that, a vicious. So when he throws some shit at you, you got to be ready. Either you gonna live up to the task or you gonna sink in the ship.
You know what you just made me think about? Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up a sample from that shit. You made me think about when that nigga when the Mac called that nigga you vicious ass piece of jelly. That nigga trying to hurt his soul. That nigga trying to hurt his soul, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm just keeping it. Hey, look, I'm keeping it. See, people don't know what our comfort zone is. Like, this is my comfort zone. This is like, I don't care about nothing else in the world. This is my comfort zone. I can go to a fucking studio with my mans. This is my mans right here. And all my guards is down. Everything is down, bro. This is how we vibe in the studio, like for real. For real, for real. Like outside the cameras and all that shit, this is what we do. And we would
Yes,
do
that's
this we would do this back and forth for hours before I even start my writing process. But at the end of the day, when it's all done and said, hey, magic. We live with Face the Music in the studio. Everybody that's in attendance. Special edition of Swang Low. Face the Music in the studio.
trying to this only because I'm charging. Whatever you write, I'm gonna say the shit. I'm gonna record the shit.
Hey, hey,
What's up?
I found what I was looking for, man. I found what I was looking for. So if you don't mind me interrupting this real quick.
All right, let me put my mic on.
Hey, now I want to say this. This is not an official production from Face the Music. I want to make that clear. This is not a production from Face the Music, but a recording, you feel me? To remind the people that don't know, that's nice to know.
All right. It's all right. Face the music. I got a question as serious as cancer, and I really want you to understand the answer. Who could take the average nigga then switch their stance up? Like who could take the hardest a nigga then pull their pants up? What? Maybe you stuck around some fuck-ups, product of budget cuts, gun of music and gun busts. Niggas who do what they wanna do and don't give a fuck. Niggas are stuck in a bullet war and they gon' give it up. What? Must I coordinate a TED talk before they scoop him up and push him, make the dead walk off of the edge, talk shit on him and his kids cause they didn't wanna do what the rest of them niggas did. You know him, he the answer, aka he possibly the cancer, but not on the net, you need an enhancer. Now our leader might be on JoJo Dancer, time and he shining all in his mind and grinding like he a diamond. Where you catch him is where you find him. No Simple Simon College almost signed it, but that was back in the time when he was inclined to get signed with the pen. Time and again, goes the answer blown in the wind.
From it to begin, nigga, you losing the real hitter. You meeting the end quick, it's over, I'm done with. Had to flip the script and turn it, got them burning in hell. Guess the only lesson learned is that they souls for sale. Some niggas plotting off the field, but see, I know the game well. So when the time starts shifting, call the shit in the air. Now you in the crosshairs of a man who ain't playing. Start praying, man, I'm coming for your motherfucking head. You ain't been with a nigga, so the monster you created, activated, all go. You should have seen it infiltrate. Man, I'm taking back the honor that I gave to you. Just I can't believe I was to see my niggas raised from the dirt. And to make the matters worse, I gotta put them on the shirt. It's either them or me, nigga. I ain't going out first. Shit, I move all strategy. Ain't nothing gon' pass me. Never let a nigga slide by up and blast. See, the problem is these niggas deal with eagles and flashes, but they think they get the best without a plug like round. Man, you niggas all plastic. I hate you bastards. Got a question for you niggas. So you really a smash it?
You know, I forgot that I forgot you had a verse on that.
I know.
I ain't pulled it out. Where is it at? Do I got the verse?
Yes, you do.
All right. Yeah. I might be ready to do it. Might be ready to go back at that. You know, I just got to get reminded a lot of times what I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be like, all right, let me pull that up.
All right, that's what I'm saying. I know how busy you are. I know how much, well, what you put out there, bro, is consistent. You know what I mean? So I think we probably got like a few songs that's in the cut. You know what I'm saying? That's already done, recorded, that's in the cut, out the way. You feel me? So, you know, hey, it's probably time that the people here, you know what I'm saying? Like we really on our shit. For real. Like, we not playing with it. Morticia, I see you, baby. That's right.
All right. All right, let's get back to this.
Yes, sir.
Something new. Something free. You know, when it's a new idea, it's free.
Yes, sir.
It don't cost nothing when you own the building. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't. Hey, you know, here's for anybody that got real estate. They got commercial real estate shit going on, right? Let me find this plug. All right. Let me tell you one of the smartest businesses business things that you can do in real estate. You know, in real estate, like if you rent, you usually rent by the month, right? Some people rent by the week, right? Some people rent by the month. What if you could rent by the hour? The same space that you is instead of what if for the same? What if you had a piece of property and you could either build it up to be an Airbnb and give money for it like that and have people tear it up and you constant maintenance. You can rent it out to a tenant for, depending on where you at, a couple of $1,000s a month to pay the mortgage and get all that done. So a couple of $1,000s a month. Or you could gut it out and put bullshit furniture in there that you get from the Goodwill, you know what I'm saying, or the Restore, the Habitat for Humanity Restore. You get you a futon, get you some, and it's nice shit. It's just secondhand shit. Some of it's new. But and then you get you a computer, you put it in there, you get you some speakers and you soundproof it and you make you a booth. And instead of making one room, you make however many rooms you got in there. So if you got 4 rooms, you make 3 studios and an office. You know what I'm saying? And then you rent that by the hour for, let's say, right now, the regular studio, like a mediocre studio, $50 an hour. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep it booked, if you got good security, you got good vibe in there, like engineers know where you at, and you know you can make your engineer a lounge for some people. Hey man, you go over there and catch somebody coming in the door, make money all day. You know what I'm saying? Just you help the business, bring your clients too. You know, and you get there, and the objective then as real estate is just book all of the hours. So you know what I'm saying? Because now think about that. If a motherfucker charging $50 an hour, it's 24 hours in a day because the motherfucker shit go 24 hours a day. A studio gonna be going 24 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? If it's in a good location, there's gonna be somebody in every room all the hours. Niggas is gonna be mad because they can't get hours. So you got 3 rooms, $50 an hour for, let's say, 12 hours a day. So 3 rooms, 3 times 50. That's let me see. What did I say? Oh, 3 times. No, I mean 50 times 12. 50 times 12 is, what's that? 600? I don't know. I'm not good at math. 50 times 12, 600.
Shit, that's like somewhere near that. Yeah,
that's 600. So 600 for each room. So 600 times 3. So 600 times 3 is 1,800. So that's 1,800. That's just half a day.
Yeah.
For which you was finna get $2,000 a month because you didn't invest in it and because you wanted to be a part of something that you was a part of instead. Like, oh, I know houses. I live in one. I don't know studios. You don't have to. You have to build it and you have to hire a motherfucker that know how to monitor the motherfucker and you have to rent it out by the hour instead of by the month. And that's the game. That's the studio game. A lot of people that own studios don't do shit, don't know shit about music. They don't give a shit. What do you put in there?
And you got to remember, and you also got to remember this too. Like in the music business, like when we go to a studio, say I go to your studio, I had the greatest experience ever, right? I'm not gonna want to journey off from that. So a lot of the times I'm gonna be a repeat returner. And if I'm talking to some of my niggas that I know that do music, I'm gonna be recommending your studio because I've had such a great time. We're gonna recommend where we have the greatest times at.
And you want to recommend a place to where if these people that you want to work with, you want to recommend a place where the people that you bump into in the studio is niggas you know that's working on shit that you can get on or got help for you. So you know. Yeah, like all my niggas know where my studios is at. But now it'd be some other shit like different studios is different stuff. So different studios you go to, like, you know that this is nigga his shit. He like, it ain't like he own it, but it's like he put you up on it. He really don't want nobody else that he fuck with coming over here. This is his secret weapon. So you like, all right, yeah, I've been there, but you know, I don't really book over there because the nigga got
That's true. That's true, right? That is definitely true. That like I wouldn't, I don't know, man, but that's true. You on point with it.
Some niggas too, because it's like if they know like, all right, so I done been in the place where I done have my own studios, but I done been in the place where I had a budget to spend on however much studio time I the fuck want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a nigga don't want to be in competition with me if I got a bag. Nigga don't want to be in competition on can you get your engineer in your studio? Like I might just lock the nigga in, and he got a specific sound. He might be a producer, and he got a specific sound
Exactly.
that he doing, and that's your sound. And now I'm going to
Exactly.
him. Now I'm jacking your sound.
It's a combination of everything. It's the sound, it's the specific sound that you bring, it's the vibe. You feel me? Like how we get in the studio and we vibe, we talk. We are friends outside of the music. So our conversations revolve around a lot of the stuff, like revolve around like just real life. So we intertwine the two. So when we intertwine the two and we talking about real life, and when we the writing process and the production and all that shit coincide together, bro. It's an amazing experience. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, but hopefully as somebody that's viewing like from the outside in, find it just as amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I would think so. I mean, especially if it's something you don't do. It's like I could sit up and watch two niggas in a pawn shop all day, you know what I'm saying, on TV because I'm like, shit, that's interesting to me. You know, what do you do? What's life in a fucking pawn shop all day?
Exactly.
Like, who comes in this
Exactly.
for what? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Back at it. Back at it. We make magic in the studio.
play it right twice. You only got to play it once, cut it, and copy it. That's all you
That's
got to
it.
do.
That's it. That's all.
You got to waste no more time. So, nigga, I can do it. Just get
That's
it
it.
done.
That once it's in your head, it's in your head.
Yeah.
You feel me? Once it's there, it's there, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I sleep on this type of shit.
That's the thing about the computer, though. Like with the computer production, you can always just undo, or like I say, like if I play it once, right, and like half of it, and it's a melody that repeats itself. I could just loop that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's something complicated, I keep tweaking on it and then hitting the wrong note at the last. It's always the last note. That's psychological. See, that's stuff that you go through in production. That's like you always in a therapy session with yourself and the music and shit with people like that people don't regularly get. I think like all the time that I spend doing music, I'm thinking about shit that how I gotta process this, how I gotta be patient, how I gotta calm down, how I gotta keep pushing through. Like other people that just walk around or do other shit all day that don't have nothing to do with that. Like what are they like? They development gotta be slower some places. Like they might be a person who appreciate nature more, but as far as critical thinking, they might freeze up if somebody come in and rob the spot. You know?
Like a motherfucker. Hey, look at it like this. As an artist that connects with a producer, you go on that mind trip with him. If y'all really are entwined, you go on that mind trip. You're gonna go where he take you. I go everywhere you go. Anytime we hook up and we connect and we make music, I go where you go. And the end result is always the same. It's like I trip like, damn. Like me and bro sat and we spent this time together, and I journeyed through his mind, through how he felt, through his production, what he put into it. I went through this journey with him. And as I go through this journey, I'm trying to be as descriptive as I possibly can be throughout that journey. That's the power of this. And this. And that producer right there. Shout out to the chat. Morticia, Nikki, I see y'all.
Oh yeah, all right. I see the chat now. Hey, I see a bunch of hey.
Shout out to y'all. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love.
See, this about the part when I be thinking Because usually the whole time I'm doing this part, like somebody is saying, it's motherfuckers in the room behind. It's like everybody just looking at you. That's a pressure test. Like everybody
Yeah.
looking at your back. Everybody sitting behind you looking at your back like this nigga better. This shit better sound good. Whatever the fuck this shit is. And they can't hear that. At this point right here is where I think that they be like, man, this nigga making some trash. This nigga do not know what he doing. This nigga high on mushrooms or something. This shit is garbage. He all over the place. And then I know they thinking that, and in my head, I'm like, watch, bitch, watch. I'm like,
Hey.
watch. You don't even know, like, cause I hear something like just like this part, right? Watch.
I'm
Can
already
you even
knowing.
hear that? That it's like, but it's something. It's just like a modulated 808, but it's a downbeat. It's something that's gonna make when I do put the beat in there. Like I got, like I'm gonna give you some tricks right now that I use. Hey, what's up, Veronica? I got like I might put 5, 6, 7 different basses and make them all make one weird ass bass that's doing like one lick. Boop would be like, boom. You know what I'm saying? And snap back. And you're like, how the fuck that nigga did that? Like it's one bass that's going weird, and then another bass that's just going boom, and then another bass that's going boom, and then you put all them together, it's gonna be like boom. So now I hear that already. So while I'm making that, I'm not explaining that. Like this is the only time I sit back and just gonna sit there and be explaining because it takes too much time. So I'm just like, nigga, watch, you'll see. And then I'll be feeling like you can feel the vibe. Niggas be like, you know, like, man, like we here, you know, but like I got the door locked. So it's like, fuck it, sit there and watch. And then by the time they start seeing what's up, and then like once it, like I know when the groove gonna snap in, like you'll hear what I'm hearing in about 5 more instruments.
Exactly.
Be like, oh, because you'll see that, oh, this is backwards. Oh, I thought it, you know, like you didn't know where it started and where it ended, what you was doing, why that's off. Like, no, some shit is off because it's gonna bounce off of something else that's off up, and that's off low, and it's gonna make it right on time. You like, you gotta see this shit.
Why do you think it took for me so long to play that song? Because I know that you do different things, you know what I'm saying, with the music, with the beat. So I know, like, when I send my stuff back to you, it's not gonna be as like that. I know it's gonna be completely different. I know you're gonna put a whole completely different twist on it. So out of respect from that, that's why I never played that track. That's why I was like, because I remember way back when I did it and I sent it to you. You know what I'm saying? We was doing like multiple things at that time, so it probably did get lost in translation. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
I remember hearing it. It's just, you know, when I hear it, then I listen to it for maybe a week or so, and then I hear the next thing, and then I listen to that for, you know what I'm saying,
Exactly.
for a week or so.
Exactly. Yeah, I know how it go. You know what I'm saying? So,
but at the same time, like at the same time, all that shit that's the way the songs develop. That's the way they get finished and mixed and mastered in my head before they even done. I tell you this, majority of this shit, it gets done on the 405 freeway. In between my house and LA, the shit gets done back and forth in my head. I record ideas, okay, like, you know what I'm saying, like the song, I'll be playing it, and it'll keep me up when I'm going to, you know what I'm saying, I'm rolling by myself, playing it and repeat, and then I hear, oh shit, this needs to be like that. Let me stop. All right, let me record real quick. All right, all right, add that. Boom, put that in the album in my photos. You know what I'm saying, for songs on the table. You know what I'm saying? I got an album for hooks. I got an album for beats. I got an album for songs, and I got an album for songs on the table. So I can go to my phone. It's all organized. You got it. You know what I'm saying? I go to my phone. It's all running your own office. I go to my phone, go to my photos, bam, go to my album, bam, go to my songs. It was on this date, bam, I was working on that. All right, now I sit back in the studio. Me and you will go, and I guarantee you, me and you go and sit in the studio, and then I pull up that song, and then I go on my phone and I pull up everything that's to it. We already got the work. We ain't got to do shit. We just got to do what I said to do on the damn. It got made on the 405, homie. There's nowhere else that I even do that. It's on the 405, back and forth. Shit take me an hour to get to LA.
I understand how. Working with a producer, man, is unique, but you have to have the same type of ideology. You have to have an understanding of how this shit works. It's nothing that can be rushed, and you can't rush perfection. You feel me? So that's why how long it's been?
Since that song?
Yeah. It's been a minute. So
8 months, because I took off for one when I had to go deal with my father. I took off from everything.
Yeah. Well, that definitely understandable. But you can't rush perfection. So when that was done and that was sent in, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I already know, I see that being like big and major when it's done. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that has to sit in the producer's head, and he work on that in his head, let it run through there, and then it comes out how it comes out through him.
Imagine you saying the song is done, and then, all right, so imagine you saying the song is done and you putting it out, and when you know it, like it's like it's something. Like people that got that extra ear to say this something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I'm that personal, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the producer. It's like the dude who's at the label who's like, oh man, I see it, like a Simon Cowell. He know it, like he can hear that, like Clive Davis, you know what I'm saying? Like they can hear this nigga got that shit. Like the song don't have that yet because I don't feel it, and like a nigga ain't one. I don't think a nigga would see that until it gets handed over to a motherfucker that know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I can hear the shit and say I like it, but now what if I turned it in before I went into somewhere and it was like, hey, you know what this need? This need motherfucking SZA on it, man. We got SZA in the next room. Let's put SZA on it. And then they say, oh, well, since SZA on it, her producer gonna touch the track too. And now he pull out a guitar and he pull out the organ and some live shit and get cracking. He got drums and then they give it back to you. You're like, oh shit, oh, this is a hit. Okay, I get you now. I see what it is. What I think is just part of it. You know what I'm saying? What you write is the first block. Not even if the beat is made before, it don't matter. As far as making it something, what you write is the first block. Then it's on me to think about it long enough to even get, and then it's really on me to leave it open, to not mess it up, not put too much in it. So when people come in, I tell them, you get a rough demo out of me. You get enough to go with the idea, and now let's go make it for real. It's the framework, the skeleton, it's the foundation of it. But now where's that sauce? You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait until you get the budget to get the sauce. Because somebody who do that, that's all they do. You know what I'm saying? Like this the part I do. It's like it's like in construction. It's like you got the idea. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna draw you up some blueprints. Then I'm gonna build you a frame. I'm gonna bring some people in to build you a frame, and I actually built the house. But now we ain't gonna do no clean work. We ain't gonna paint. We ain't gonna put in your porch. We not gonna do your plumbing. We not gonna put shingles on it. You know what I'm saying? Like we built the frame and we put up the drywall and all of that. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you can move that out the way. No.
Live in the studio, man, with Face the Music. Been called to task. Cut this camera for a minute, but I'm still here live. Y'all can hear my voice. Live in the studio.
Face, tell them what you're doing.
Oh, all right. So right now I'm getting interviewed by a friend of mine.
You feel me?
What we doing?
Oh, you on a podcast right now?
Yeah. But but it's cool.
Sure.
Yeah. So what I do is I make music and I teach people how to make music on a like do-it-yourself level.
Okay.
So and what I preach is like
Live in the studio, man, with Face the Music Swing Low podcast.
Give me a second.
You feel me?
So, like I know having to go there all the time is dealing with
Thanks to everybody, man, for tapping in. I appreciate everybody, man, for showing up to the round table.
Nowadays,
We live and direct with Face the Music in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We making a new track, man, right now, live on the spot. Feel me? Yeah.
And bring other people in and teach you how to do the next level of that. And then hopefully that's something that even if it just don't keep you out of trouble.
Special edition of Swang Low, you know what I'm saying? We bringing it early. Early. I'm about to get my mind right again, of course. You know what I'm saying? Y'all up, you know what I mean? And you an adult, out and about, you know what I'm saying? Hanging out. You know, if you drinking, drink responsibly, of course. If you smoking, smoke like a low. Do what you do, you know what I'm saying? We're in the studio live with Face the Music.
Yeah, we just had a couple of guests. I'll just explain the program real quick what I do. You know,
For sure, man. Hey, do what you do, man. I got the camera cut off right now. It'll be back on in a minute, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead and do what you do, Face.
All right, let me get back to this.
Appreciate everybody tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat. Thank you, man. We appreciate y'all, man. For real. Those who got more, like, comment, and subscribe.
let me tell you one thing. Any nigga that I fuck with that fuck with Snoop Dogg, and you know who I'm talking to. You know what I'm talking about. If you're him, you know what I'm talking about. Any nigga who I fuck with that fuck with Snoop Dogg, if the first thing, the beat can be hard as hell, right? The beat can be the hardest shit you ever heard in your life. They're not even listening to it. As soon as you turn it in, nigga like, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, no, you got your clap. Your clap is on point. They ain't even gonna listen to it if that clap ain't blah. Like that shit ain't like, if you ain't figured out how to get that full 3-dimensional hard, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking imaginary center core clap. You know what I'm saying?
I can
Like a lot of
pre-hear
niggas
it.
sample it. Huh?
I can pre-hear it in
I'm
my
building.
head.
I got a place.
I hear shit sounding off in my head. I can pre-hear it, bro, as I'm writing this shit. So I will, you know, as everybody else will be, you know what I'm saying, sitting back in amazement at what you come up with, what you add into what's there already. Like, I know it's gonna be crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that motherfucker, that's a lot of people just sample their clap from Roger, you know what I'm saying, or sample their clap from certain claps that we know, you know, that's this, but I like mine to sound different every time, you know what I'm saying, but just solid though, you know, just like, it's like when, you know, it reminds me of when a nigga locked up and somebody doing a beat and like, nigga, hit, I like my clap, hit that shit hard, you know what I'm saying, because it's like that.
Your clap always stand out. It always stand out. Like, you got to build off of that, because that's you know, that's an added bonus to your song. That's an added bonus to that track, whether people understand that or not.
Yeah, some niggas just ain't gonna go.
It's actually a lead.
Yeah, it is. It's the guide.
Yep.
I'm gonna add some of that in it. I'm gonna add that behind the clap real quick.
It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick.
See, just that little, I don't know what it is. Let me see. That little pot, you know what I'm saying, with the stick. Just that.
Hey, man.
Clap. If you put now, here go the trick. If you put the clap off to your right about this much, put your clap off to your right. You take the high end down off of the clap, like you kill the corner, which is called like well, you bring your high end down, you just clip it, you know what I'm saying, so it ain't hella, you know, it ain't gonna give you the full treble. Clip it, then you can go fix that treble later with other shit that you add to it, to the left, to the right. So the left, on the right side, I'm gonna get all my highs. I'm gonna put my highs to the right a little bit. I'm gonna put my lows, or what I want to bounce off of something on the low edge, on my left side a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stagger it, you know what I'm saying? So now when I start fluffing it up, it's like I got that. That's letting you know it's gonna be a clap. But now I doubled that clap with a lower clap, but it's still hollow like paper. You know what I'm saying? It's still flat. So now I'm going and I put this click behind there. That's gonna make it pop a little and also give it a little reverb off the end, a little whoomp, a little extra. You know what I'm saying? And then now I'm gonna go find a few other things. I'm gonna put a snare. I might actually put a kick. Take the kick and take some of the bass out of the kick and make it just like a thut, 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 thut. And then put that motherfucker right behind that, all that clap with all that shit. And blah, blah. And then stagger it off a little bit, put that little hard hit right, you know what I'm saying? Like a little bit off to where first you hear a little bit of the treble hit come in. Like a split second before you hear that blah, and then it's gonna go out with that last. So now you got that splat, splat, splat. That's what niggas is looking for. Usually they got like a or something that go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Roger used to do it to make it sound like it's breaking shit. It's breaking windows when they come in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how many windows y'all got lined up? We're gonna break them all. You got your mic off.
My bad. Instead of it being a splash effect, it'll be more of a boom explosive effect.
Yeah, but it's a implode to explode. So it's a quick implode because it's gonna suck into but then it's gonna forward, and then the explode. So now it's gonna splat. You know what I'm saying? It's like here, it's like a finger snapping in slow motion if you can hear the.
Yeah. That's crazy.
This is shit you pull a lowrider out the driveway with. You pull a lowrider out the driveway with this one.
Hey man.
The first 30 minutes a nigga see you in the lowrider, they gonna hear this. When you waking up, you like, man.
I can envision that shit so clearly, just like,
backing out like,
just
man, I'm slow, nigga, like,
just
man, I'm not trying to scratch this motherfucker. Man,
you feel me?
Nobody scratch my. See that song say back the fuck up, man. Don't come over here parallel parking and hopping all close to my shit and riding scooters and shit around my shit. Like this right here mean back the fuck up. Like nigga,
hey,
come on with this shit.
Just imagine what's coming behind that.
Say, nigga, got your coffee and shit. No,
hey,
what's up? I'll check y'all later. I gotta get a car wash right now. I don't feel like talking.
Just imagine what's coming behind that, man. We put together some shit that's gonna make everybody that do got a low proud as a motherfucker to just hop in it and crank it up and be able to turn the song on.
You know what we're gonna call, you know how niggas be saying niggas out dipping. Remember King T had, niggas is out dipping. Nigga, I'm not, if I had a lowrider, now I ain't never had no lowrider, but I probably will one day. If I had a lowrider, I'm the type of nigga gonna break my shit every weekend because I'm going out. You know what I'm going out? I'm going out splashing, nigga.
Splashing.
Yeah. And I'm pulling out splashing, nigga.
Splash.
Splash this puddle, nigga. But if you stand up by puddle, you back the fuck up, nigga. I'm coming to splash.
Let me go ahead and write that real quick. Yeah. Splashing.
Nigga, I'm coming through splashing. My low is an assassin. Whoo, cause I'm killing shit, mashing. Nigga out smashing. My low is an assassin because it's coming through thrashing. Nigga out. Nigga out My low is an assassin because it's coming out blasted, nigga. I come out, nigga, and my shit thumping, and my sounds is on point. If I have a low, trust me, I ain't gonna be the nigga that just ride around with the old school radio listening to oldies. My shit is like, no, the sounds is room in here for that too. So I'm coming through smashing. Coming. My low was in the smashing. All right. Old school with a new school fashion because it's coming out crashing. Yeah, I got a new school fashion, nigga, because I'm crashing. I don't know what I'm doing. Old school with a new school fashion, except for I ain't out crashing. Except for I ain't out crashing, nigga, I'm splashing. My low is in the assassin. Don't let me stop you. I'm just I'm finna go record the hook real quick.
Hey, you see that comment right there?
What is that? Let me see. Let's hear some freestyling. All right. It puts you in the vibe of Mtume, sugar-free beat, and that's all right, yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, then that'll take you back to one of the stories in my history. I'm gonna put the beat right back on, but like my mom's, all right, Compton history. If you know Compton history, if you was really a motherfucker back in the days who was functioning, you wasn't like in the house and shit in the 70s, early 80s, and all that. If you knew who you was out when the Crips was out turning the party out and all that, then you'll know the parties. Well, not in my neighborhood, but my mom's used to throw these parties with her friend Smokey over in Ludus Park neighborhood, and it was always like the Mary Jane girls and Tina Marie, and like that's where I get my music from listening to my mother. You know, my mother got all the records. My mother's the DJ. She got all the records all the time. And niggas come to our house just to listen to music and shit. And the stereo. She always got the stereo. She always got records. But her and Smokey, they used to play like, you know, that was them Sherm parties. You know, the whole house smelled like weed. There's beads in there, all the doorways. You know what I'm saying? And Smokey was Mexican, but her two daughters is half black. And then she got two daughters the same age as my mother got two sons. So we kind of grew up with just us and them, you know what I'm saying? And while they throwing a party, you know, Mexicans, they got to have a cake at all the party. I don't give a fuck what the party is. There got to be a cake and a piñata at that motherfucker. So it'd be
they gonna have both for that motherfucker.
Yeah, everybody be shermed out in the backyard, slow dancing and shit. Niggas stuck on the gate. Niggas in the
Shout
house.
out to La Raza. Shout out to La Raza.
Yeah, and we in there, you know, we running around just, you know, smelling weed, but we just waiting on the cake to get cut, you know, the piñata. So we running around playing, but yeah, that's a lot of my musical taste sometimes come from like summertime to me. Me and my mom's and them throwing parties and shit, and they played all the coolest shit. They played all the shit Sherm smoking niggas listen to. Niggas that roll a joint and kick back in their van. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit that they listen to.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
See, this the part where I'll be like, now them niggas is writing. I'm like, yeah, see? My niggas thought I was hey, homie, where you going with this? And then shut your ass up. Sit down, fucker. Let's go to work now. Now you see what the fuck I'm doing, nigga. Back up. Sucker.
Hey, they got to have foresight, man. You feel me?
Nah,
hey,
really just got to shut the fuck up. Let me do my part and shit, then they do their part. See, that's how it works. I don't go to the motherfucking candy factory. I'm supposed to be pouring the sugar in the vat. I'm over here trying to help you wrap the pieces. Nigga, who pouring the sugar in? This candy gonna be sour than a motherfucker. It's gonna be bitter. You run around and got us slanging bitter candy. They gonna shut these down because you don't know how to play your motherfucking position and shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to talk, you didn't have shit to say. As soon as the motherfucker asked you a question, hey, what did you think about this? Oh, now you want to shut the fuck up. Well, then why don't you just shut the fuck up all the time? And when you get ready to go in the booth, we'll hear what you're working on. Thanks for coming to my participation show, you son of a bitch. That's how I go in my head. You know what I'm saying? But it's a skit. It's this whole skit in my head. It's a conversation that never happened.
Them be the best ones, though.
Yeah, I mean,
be the best
all
ones.
the shit that a nigga could possibly say if shit went a certain way. You know what I'm saying? If everybody was free to just say how it come to their head. Like I'm free. I think I'm free to kind of just say what come to my head. Hey. I think I'm not malicious.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm glad that I have some type of censorship in my head, because if I blurted out some of the first things that came to my head to some of the things that I responded to just off of that, oh man.
No, have a filter, but have that filter be a creative filter. See, my thing is like I don't blurt nothing out. It's like I done thought thoroughly about how to say this to you in a way that you gonna motherfucking understand. Because that's my job as a producer, is like to tell you something that you might not want to hear without fucking up the vibe. Because it's just a lesson that work out to be done. I'm a supervisor at this point. It's a fun job, but I'm a supervisor. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm doing quality. I'm doing QC and everything, so I can't just, we on the clock. You know what I'm saying? And we being watched. We being watched. It's always, when you're making a song, it's always inspection week. It's inspection week because you putting this out to be inspected thoroughly by motherfuckers. If they ain't feeling it, then you wasted your damn time. You know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers feeling it, okay, cool. You don't even gotta feel it. You just gotta make it. Cause I make a lot of shit that I'm like, niggas like this shit. I play beats and shit that I'm just skipping through because I see the title and shit. I'm like, what is this shit? Because I'm trying to see what this nigga like. What is this shit? Man, this probably 4 years ago. What is it? Put it up there. And I be finna turn it off. This shit garbage. But before I can say that, that's why I don't say that. I don't never say nothing no more. I'll just let it happen. Before I say, oh, what's that? What's that? I'll be like, oh shit, this nigga want this. I'm like, oh well, this is called well, I had named it Trash, but I'm gonna rename it right now. What's your name? Yeah, his name MC Kill 'Em Up. Yeah, this is you. Well, let me add some shit. Let me add some bells. Ding ding. Yeah, just so niggas, so they don't indict you for the shit, because it sounds too hard right now. But I'll be surprised what a nigga like. It ain't my job it's my job to make it. It's another nigga job to take it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So where it go,
Exactly. That's real.
All right, let's go to work. I'll turn the camera around. get rid of the chat. Let me see. So I can yeah, man, come on, phone. Just stand up, phone. That's all you gotta do, phone. I ain't even messing with you like that, phone.
What y'all want to hear? What y'all want to hear? It's coming. Live on the spot. Studio session. Call.
All right. All right, did a mic check. Now, let me get my track all the way where I was doing it. Come on, motherfucker. Be done with this shit.
We in the booth. Studio session. You feel me? Do Rock Creek, face the music. Feel me? Live and direct in the flesh. Knocking this little verse out. So y'all can hear it.
All right, here we go. Think I'm set. Back up at it.
Y'all might get a treat from face the music. Think we finna get a treat. In the vocal booth. Uh-oh. You in the vocal booth.
Still didn't even turn my headphones. Last mistake. Let's go. This will happen when you record yourself. You got to keep coming back to fix what you didn't have already. All right. All right. There you go.
splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Niggas out smashing. Alright. It's alright. Creep. Face music. Imaginary lowrider society. Put up the flag. We out splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Nigga out splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out mashing. Nigga I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Nigga I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out smashing. Nigga I'm splashing. I'm splashing. Homie, I'm splashing. Alright, we gonna take a cuss now. I'm splashing. I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out splashing. Hold on. Because my logo was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. It's coming out mashing. Homie, I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out smashing. Homie, I'm splashing. Homie, I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin. Alright, final take. This shit right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, here we go. Splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out smashing. Homie, splashing. My logo was an assassin because I'm coming out mashing. Homie, I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin. I'm hitting switches with a passion. Homie, I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out mashing. Homie, I'm splashing. The homies out splashing. You can catch me out splashing. Me and the homies out splashing. Splash. Mash. Splash. Mash. Splash. Mash. Splash. Mash. I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out mashing. I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out mashing. Homie, splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out splashing. Homie, splashing. My logo was me and the homies out splashing. Hitting switches with a passion, homie, I'm splashing. All this money that I'm splashing. And it's checks that I'm cashing, money that I'm cashing, out when I'm cashing, nigga when you crashing, out I'm just splashing, out in a house that's glassing, house on this nigga like cash, like fashion. Alright, we're gonna get a flow going, Nigga, I'm splashing. Homie, I'm splashing. Hitting switches with a passion. I got the old school fashion. 6'4" clashing. With the colors out mashing. Look at chrome straight crashing. The ground I'm clacking. With the back to black. I mean the back ain't acting. Nigga, I'm blasting. Alright. We got imaginary lolos, 2 doors, 4 doors, niggas in 6 foes, niggas in 6 old 5 9 6 back to the motherfucking 6 tray with the 6 racked up. Like fuck it anyway, I'm about to hit the show. Ain't nobody on the show. Nigga, we in Compton at the DMV, get it growing, get it in, get it down, get it up. Nigga, roll around and left to right, nigga switch it up, hit it up, flip it up.
Nigga like a finger when you hit me on the motherfucking block. I linger with the bass straight pounding. Nigga all around in your corner, seeing who low riders are gonna put it on the stretcher. I see that bullshit texture. A couple bitches, nigga, fuck my switches. Got me with the riches, put my shit up in the magazine. This is a low rider's dream, a low rider dream. I never had no shit up on the scene. Never pulled up looking hella clean. Green with the jelly bean, clean like bling. Nigga never had the shit popping on the scene. Like just had a ring. Like looking when I sell this thing, I'ma hype my shit up. My nigga out blasting, nah, my nigga is out crashing, splashing, nigga in that old school fashion, passion for hitting switches, and it be lasting a long time, nigga, when I hit this long rhyme, and I'm singing whack shit cause I ain't high, so I'ma put that whack shit down with the rhyme, and I'ma just get my fucking, whatever the fuck, sometimes I get stuck, but I'm really don't give a fuck about a young buck, nigga, I'm stuck up on the same shit I said, so fame in my head is what I'm just never get in that bullshit energy out, running my mouth, just saying some words that make these nerds fucking what my mouth. Alright, lyrical exercise, a little stretching, I'm smashing. Let me get my hook right. Alright, splashing. Splash. They go real one. Homie, I'm splashing. My logo was an assassin. It got that old school. Splashing. My logo was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Coming out because it's coming out blasting. Homie, I'm splashing. Let's see what we got. Now what we do is we start going through all the pieces of shit where you messed up and didn't mess up. See what stays and what don't. Start doing some mixing. I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Alright. There you go. Splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Niggas out smashing. Alright. Alright. That's the time, but I just reboot when it does that. My low was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Because it's coming out mashing.
Live studio session, you feel me, man? In the motherfucking studio with Face the Music and Do Rock Creep, man. Swang Low Podcast. Live. Magic.
Because it's coming out blasting, nigga out splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out mashing, nigga I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out blasting, nigga I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out smashing, nigga I'm splashing, splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out blasting, nigga out splashing. My low was an assassin because
nigga, I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Nigga, I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out smashing. Nigga, I'm splashing. I'm splashing. I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out splashing. Hold on. Because my low was an assassin because it's coming out blasting. Homie, I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out smashing. Homie, I'm splashing. Splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out smashing. Homie, I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out mashing. Homie, I'm splashing. My low was an assassin. I'm hitting switches with a passion. Homie, I'm splashing. My low was an assassin because it's coming out mashing. Homie, I'm splashing. That's the one. That's him. That's number one. That's Lee. You son of a bitch, you can't fuck with me. Get please, you gonna get these some bitches. Alright. Why I got you? Alright. So on my TV I see you. On my phone I don't. But this shit is inconsistent for some reason. But that's all I can see you on TV.
Live studio session.
I see you talking right now.
Oh, I just cut my microphone back on. Live studio session with Do Rock Creek, Face the Music.
I still can't hear you for some.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What my nigga DMX say? Here we go again. Same old shit, dog. Just a different day. We have lost Face the Music, but I promise you he will be right back. He will be right back. Thanks to everybody, man, that has been sticking with us. You know what I'm saying? For the past 2.5 odd hours. You know what I mean? As we have opened up Swang Low, you know what I'm saying? To a live studio session with myself, Do Rock Creek, and Face the Music. You feel me? You know, he called me to task, got me writing live on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Putting this track together real quick. You know what I'm saying? I assume this will be this project will probably be done by sometime tonight. You know what I'm saying? If I can get some studio time quality, you feel me? Get some studio time of quality, which I'm pretty sure I would be able to knock this little verse out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all will be able to hear the song in its entirety whenever bro presented. You know what I'm saying? We we got a few songs. You know what I'm saying? So when he's ready for it, after it's done and everything is where it's supposed to be, then Y'all would definitely hear. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get a live, direct hearing of of what he's laid down so far. You know what I'm saying? Which is, you know, see, and that's another thing, man, about working with Face. You know, just how it was presented to me, the song right there on the spot, bam. He will already have a verse in the cut. Already, you know what I'm saying? He want to see what you do, what you bring. You know what I'm saying? How it inspires you, how it moves you. So from the conversation that you have, that's what I mean by being able to. You have to vibe with the producer. You have to be able to, and artists. You know what I'm saying? You have to have. You know, you have to be like on the same wavelength. You feel me? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Okay. But yeah, man, y'all have to. I am back. I am back. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties, but bear with us. We are getting it right back on track. I promise you.
Because it's coming.
Oh,
Here we
what
go.
up now?
We are back. We are back, people. We are back.
Yeah, I think it's my if I put my phone in the corner over there, I think I lose my Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi is out right there.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. So I move the phone. Let me see. I'm hold on.
I'm splashing. Homie, I'm splashing.
All right.
Splash.
Yeah. You know, King T said he's gonna come over here and record too, so we probably get him on this because that's his shit. Low rider, you know what I'm saying? Dipping, that's pretty much the idea. Not that I was thinking about it, but when I thought about it, then that's subconsciously what was in my head because I grew up with it, so it's obviously gonna be there. Some ideas you have, you got to figure out where they came from.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I
It's like
mean, shit.
I could see niggas getting sued because the way they're doing it now, you don't really gotta sample somebody's shit. You could just say something that somebody else said and they suing you for some reason.
Yeah, because they copyrighting everything.
Yeah, but it's like they can't remember everything you ever heard in life. Some shit came out. It's like a nigga should really be like appreciating the fact that they was a part of your life so much that they popped up in your essence. Just when you was just vibing, and it popped up without them thinking about it. You became part of their makeup. But
Yeah,
some people, I get it. You don't know who's who because some people just biters. Some people just whack as hell and just bite shit
yeah, that's real.
because there's money on the table. I know they do it to me all the time. I put out shit. Anything I put out, anything you hear on, or see on YouTube, there's a reason why it's so rinky dink and it ain't no views. I'm really just want to see who's stealing. I really just want to see who's stealing before I even get to start because it's a few people that I don't work with now that I would have been working with, but I seen what you was doing. It was bait out there, and you went for the free bait, and then and got hit with the rebate because they gave you back.
Hey, ain't that how it always work out though?
Most of the time, it's called exposing yourself. A lot of motherfuckers expose themselves given a little quiet time. They'll expose themselves. A little
Man,
quiet. Shut the fuck up and watch. And they'll be like, hey, you know, you ever slip some motherfucking LSD into a woman's drink? Ain't that fun? You be like, nigga, what did you just say to me? Huh? Huh? Oh no, nothing. Like no. Back up to the exposure where you expose
Yeah,
yourself as the Bill Cosby
that was
ass.
yeah, that was some weird shit, and I caught it.
And niggas and it's happened. I've heard, man, look, I'm at the point to where like I see what them niggas talking about, man.
Yeah,
Them Diddy niggas,
yeah,
they
yeah,
for real. They for real. They test you. They test you. And I hate to say it, from my experience, not no gang shit. I'm not talking gang shit, never. From my experience, they all over the East Coast.
mm.
It's something about that circle, man. It's something about that circle. And just they'll test you. And they want to, it's like they will test the fuck. And then I see what they're like, how when niggas be like, I think we had that conversation, how niggas be like, oh, no pause and no homo and no Diddy and all that, right?
Yeah,
And then we be
yeah,
like, man, I'm a grown ass man. I ain't got to say all of that kind of shit. But then you think about who made it popular. The niggas that made it popular is niggas who are around these niggas, and they know you got to say this shit. You got to let it be known what side you stand on, or else you'll be waking up with a contract on your chest. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I didn't had even recently, man. The more further you get with it, you're gonna hear like they really the gatekeepers, and they really the gatekeepers. They want to keep it gay. You know what I'm
the
saying? And
controllers of it all. The
yeah,
controllers of it all.
yeah, yeah. I done had
Adam, the
jokes
Adam
about that.
22s and the Adam 22s and the WAC 100s. Yeah,
It's a reason why these dudes is functioning like that. You be thinking I know a nigga locked up, especially for a long time, be thinking about like hold on, what am I missing? Where can I as a gang member, you know what I'm saying, an active member, where can I be a nigga that do an interview about anything other than just like my kids or recreation, you know what I'm saying, or a song that I made. Like
yeah.
when am I doing an interview about the gang, like the literal gang, who's from it, who ain't from it, who's doing this, that? It's like it's past the point, man. It's not even reality. You start thinking like, wait, am I tripping? Or maybe these little niggas is robots and we don't know. Like, cause I ain't seen none of these niggas really get born. It's just like like the lettuce at McDonald's. I didn't really see you grow it. And I did see these videos about these Chinese motherfuckers, excuse me, Chinese motherfuckers, but about these Chinese motherfuckers just creating some fake lettuce and shit for some reason. Like, we can't just grow the shit. So maybe you little niggas is just fake news. Maybe you really don't exist and y'all all just cyborgs or like robots and shit and willing to just fuck it up. It's just because it don't matter. It's like, oh man, I don't give a fuck about going to prison. I'll just deprogram. I'll just shut my battery off. You know what I'm saying? Until it's time for me to go. Wake me up and shit on my release date.
Hey, you know what it is? You know what I think? I look at it like this. We watching a basketball game and it's Kobe and Shaq or it's Jordan and Pippen. And Pippen throw up an alley hoop to Jordan. Kobe throw up an alley hoop to Shaq. And the end play is spectacular. Right? That's what these record executive people, the ones that we're talking about, the Diddy type, is doing to these young dudes. They alley hoop them up, the train wreck happens, and then the spectacular play at the end, which is typically either death or just a massive train wreck where he catch an overall case that's just so high publicized in the news where it's just going completely viral. That's how I compare it, bro.
And it's like I love words and I love terminology. I remember I come from a house where we speak a certain way because my grandmother is from Jackson, Michigan. Not everybody else grandmama from Mississippi. and all that. My grandmother is from Jackson, Michigan, sir. They eat fried chicken with a fork and a knife out there. And my grandfather was a college professor, and this was in my house. You know what I'm saying? My uncle's in the Secret Service. So this is how people speak in my house. But I always tripped off of, we felt different, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, you in your neighborhood, you'll feel different just from speaking different or dressing different than everybody else. But I tripped off my brother who is like more, like my brother's a nerd that'll fuck you up. He'll beat your ass, you know what I'm saying, when he was alive. Skateboarder, all that shit, flat top, pants pulled all the way up, flooding, shirt tucked in, will dog your ass out.
With all the shits though.
For the gang. All right. So with a bag of dope in his pocket. So
yeah,
this is a nigga that I used to trip off. I'll see him sometimes outside, you know what I'm saying, hanging with the homies or hanging with some niggas that, you know, and then him like trying to get a handle on the new slang words and shit like that. And in my head, I'm like, nigga, that ain't even you, because I know, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, nigga don't even talk like that, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, so, but one, I always appreciate the new ones, especially when they relevant. So the relevant one that I like now, I get, all right, so we should have the sound effect. I give props to the young generation for the term crash out artist. Crash out artist. Artists. Artistically crash the fuck out, double down on it, do it on live, do it on a show, get $200 for it, get nothing for it. Put life in danger doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, put life totally shit that I could not fathom. I'm a careful ass. If you know me, you know I am a careful moving ass nigga, man. I do not want to have no nervous conversations about what somebody didn't do, who from here, what happened. Nigga, leave me out of it. These niggas are saying, please put me in it. I am the nigga who is designed to go on the internet. I'm a nigga who, if they had some video of me butt naked jacking off and shit with panties on, I could get through it. Like, that's these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, if that happened, I could get through it. Like, I can't get through it. I can't get through being put. It's like some shit to me, just, and I'm not saying that not everybody is me, but some shit to me back in the day was, when I was in a position to be young, was either I'm gonna get out of the back ass end of this respectful, or I'm gonna punch out to the back end of this respectfully. Either way, I'm keeping my dignity. I'm not gonna make a mistake that big that I can't just say, well, that's what it was, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say, well, that's what it was on some of the shit that these niggas is on, when I was doing it, it's like my life would have been lost.
Yeah.
I don't think, as a generation, we didn't have room to make these kind of mistakes and then sell them. So, like, for a nigga to get on the internet with his shit, with his bullshit, like, I don't know, I might be on the internet for some bullshit. I might slap the shit out of a nun at Passover or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm not going to do it. All right, so the nun community ain't coming after me after I do that. They going to pray for me. I'm not going to go slap the shit out of the leader of the Bloods, and nigga, and then on TV, and then tell on him. And then this the thing I don't get, the back and forth. He told, he a snitch, Man, that sounds like a whole lot of gunshots that ain't happened, man. And this how I know, this what I'm saying, this a whole new breed of I am a timing freak. I understand timing. When it was time to stop gangbanging, I stopped. When gangbanging was over, the day I realized it was, and I was a little late. I think I maybe was 6 months to a year late figuring it out that it was over. When gangbanging was over, I stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Look, when the civil rights movement ended up with more transgenders than it did blacks, I stayed at home. I didn't march no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, hey, that's transgender shit. I'm not going, what I'm going to do? Politic with the transgenders and shit? Look, man.
What am I there for?
Next to the gay, and the gays got to stay next to the trans. I don't know who's supposed to stand next to each other, so I'm out of that. So as far as crash out artists, who is telling, who ain't telling, look, if ain't nobody dying, then you all telling.
Exactly.
Because if y'all operating off of prison politic rules. And if you operating off prison politic rules, then shit. Once a nigga said that once a nigga put it out there, like you don't put it out there unless you got the paperwork. And even if a nigga do get the paperwork, you got one option. Whether you right or wrong, you got one option. It's go time, baby. You know what I'm saying? And for the nigga who got it on you, he ain't supposed to tell you. It's go time, baby. If we operate, so just letting you. So and to sum it up. This just lets you know that it's over because they're no longer. So your top names are now. So it's like Drake has taken over hip hop, what we say hip hop is. So once Drake take over what we say hip hop is as a whole, shit. If Kendrick would have lost, I would have been like, nigga, then so we not doing hip hop no more. So hip hop is over. We doing some new shit. What we gonna call it? That's what. But I wasn't gonna say, oh, Drake running it, and it's still the Jams in the Park, or it's still the Uncle Jam's Army, or it's still Freaknik, or any of that. No, it's Drake and Taylor Swift type shit going on. That's them. So it ain't my game no more. Now I'm gonna stay true to what my game is. My game wasn't never gangbanging. My game was myself. And any gangbanger who gonna be honest is gonna be honest as hell to say, me gangbanging was always about me. It wasn't never about you or your hood or none of that shit. The community wasn't none of that bullshit. It was about me feeling proud about myself and doing something like any other motherfucker that put on a uniform. He get promoted, he get a stripe, he get this, he get a, he's a general now, he's a this, he's a that. That shit medals for you. You don't go hang your medals up in the hallway at the brigade and shit, whatever the fuck they at. You put them on your chest and you walk around with them and show them the motherfucker. You shine them up every day. So me gangbanging wasn't never about other niggas and how to, especially when I don't have the problems you have. I don't have a drug problem. I don't have a drug selling problem. I don't have a drug doing problem. I don't have a motherfucking alcohol problem. I don't have a gambling problem. I don't have a motherfucking can't close my mouth problem or a fighting problem. I don't have none of those problems. So for me so it's a gift for me to be involved in your shit. Is how I always looked at it. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. It's extra. It's what they call it. It's grace. It's grace for me to jump into your shit. But even when I jump into your shit, it's just to make my shit easier. I'm a star in your shit because then I ain't gonna have no shit. Because they're gonna be like, did you see what that nigga did in the other nigga shit? Imagine if it was his own shit. Like, yeah, nigga, if you let look, sometimes you don't gotta bring your pit bull to the fight. You done already seen this nigga dog fuck up some ducks and some cats. And you just like, nigga, my dog is not even hungry like that. My dog is like, you gotta be like, sick him, get him, nigga, get him. You gotta like, this nigga dog is like, you like, oh wait, no, don't eat the bones, nigga. You ain't supposed to eat them. You supposed to choke him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was operating up under that while some niggas was operating up under the other. So I mean, all that to say, I'm speaking in code, but all that to say, crash out artists, I give you that because that's exactly what the fuck you are, and you ain't new either. You just got a new name, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you meth niggas. You not new. You just got a new name. You used to be a bass head, nigga. You used to be a crackhead and a smoker. Now you're a meth addict, or you know what I'm saying? Then the other niggas, y'all used to be burnouts. Now you niggas was burnouts and pill poppers and shit and losers. You know what I'm saying? Now you niggas is thiz and something fancy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We own it. Yeah, you own it. You know what I'm saying? And then the other motherfuckers, the niggas that's on. All right, so the ones that's on the real expensive medication that you pour in the shit and all that.
All that lean shit.
You know what we used to call them? We used to call them white people and rich because that's a problem. A nigga that have the money to facilitate.
I
So
I knew I had nobody in my circle that did that.
where he gonna
Nobody.
get it?
That shit we heard about. Like, damn, white people did that.
Man, I remember the first time. I remember when I was staying in San Diego when I was going back to the hood, and I remember one time I went back to the hood and I was telling niggas like I was staying in Mare Mesa. And I was staying in East Dago, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was telling the homies about niggas out there doing meth. It was like the crystal, because back then you still had to say crystal meth. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
methamphetamine. I was like, yeah, them niggas be on it. They be calling it. They're like, where do they get it? You know what I'm saying? Like homies was like, where the fuck? Like nigga, black people was on this shit. I'm like, yeah. All black people in San Diego, they on meth. They like, damn, that's crazy, nigga. We never heard of no shit like that. It was new, you know, to them. They didn't have access. Wasn't nobody making it for them.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my big bro, Lil Drac, because he was the very first person that came to me that introduced the crystal shit to me. And this was way back in like 94, I think.
Lil Drac from your neighborhood?
Yeah.
Oh,
you feel me? This was
Drac shit. No
this
wonder.
was like I had never heard of it, seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had never seen it, experienced it. And this was it was like a thought at that time, like this is gonna be big. Like nigga, we might wanna invest in this and that. I'm like, oh, I don't know about this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And look what it turned into today.
And
So
it's terrible because selling it is doing it.
Oh yeah.
Like crack. Like the beginning of crack. The niggas selling it is doing it.
Yeah, hey, I think it might be. I don't know. It might be a little worse than crack, bro. I don't know.
No, it's hyper crack. But see, it's delusional. The thing about crack didn't make you delusional. You knew you was looking, you think, but you just was accepting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, nigga. I ain't got time or money or none of that to get those open on, nigga. I'm trying to stay smoking. Now, meth, it do the same shit except for it make you believe that you the shit. So a nigga with half his teeth, 23 years old, with a bald spot all the way to the back of his neck, and with his skin peeling and shit and bumps all on his mouth, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Would be, yeah, nigga, you know, me and, you know what I'm saying? I be getting at these bitches like a bat, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, hoes be up on me, nigga. You like, damn, are you the shit? Because if you're the shit, then I'm
exactly. Yeah.
If you're the shit, then we in bizarro world, because you got. And then one thing I hate too is like, and I don't hate it, but I hate the fact that the clothes now are designed to where you got to really go out shopping to find some shit that don't, you look like a fucking bum and got their shit together. You have some brand new shit on, like sweats is all tight at the bottom and loop at the top and
cut up and shit.
Yeah, and sweatshirts and all of this. So niggas be thinking like, so remember to go out banked like G'd like you like, nigga, I got the new cap, got the fresh t-shirt with the khakis, I'm gonna iron my shit wood, like, and then you go out and you feel like, yeah, niggas know where I'm from, niggas know, you know what I'm saying? Like now, it's like you see a nigga that look like a bum that just woke up in his room and shit with a mask and a fucking, like a whole fucking ski mask on with, like a loser. You look like you're trying to say, I'm doing crime, arrest me.
I call it the hippie look.
Now they look like the world is over, because like they know the police don't even trip on them. They like, fuck it, it's Armageddon. It's the purge. So it don't matter that a nigga walking around with a fake bulletproof vest on, with his hood on, with a whole ski mask on, you know what I'm saying, with a backpack, with his hands in his pants, and then he got the pistol. Niggas is walking around with, and it's the end of the world. So
yeah,
these is your example, your crash out artist, and it's like is to the point, like I always say, it's biblical, so I expect it. You know what I'm saying? But these is the ones, man. And,
so what you telling me is You have peer pressure cases running around with pistols and skinny jeans that is trigger happy.
They not even trigger happy because they ain't even shooting up nothing. They just out there waiting to get caught. You know what I'm saying? It's like they not shit. It's not a whole lot of shooting up or shit like niggas say. Like if you look on the internet, you see a bunch of down south ass niggas pulling up, spraying up 1,000 bullets with these big ass guns that you can't even walk around with in the city. You know what I'm saying? And not hitting nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as like just niggas crashing out in real life, no, they ain't outside. They on the internet. But
They pride themselves on carrying these big old guns and brag about it. But back in the day, like when we wanted to do something like that, but we never bragged about it. But when we wanted to carry guns around, we wanted to be able to maneuver around without being seen with the gun on us. So it's just so happened we catch somebody in traffic and we got to get cracking. We on deck with it and we not on display. The objective was always to do what you got to do your Dougie and get away with it. In this day and age, they jump on the internet.
They brainwashed, and they brainwashed to believe, like, all right, so they brainwashed to not believe in nothing, or even that they even a real human. I don't even think that they believe that they real humans until they probably get locked up. Then you could probably testify to what it's like once they get that reality shock and they figure out, oh, I'm not built for this shit. It's like it's too late. You got to build yourself now. You got to rebuild yourself, and the only way you can rebuild is you got to go to an old nigga who you was talking shit about because you didn't see that he just dumbed himself down so you wouldn't tell on him. Now you begging him for information. How do I be a real nigga? I heard this how they was telling me, like basically they were saying like, I heard your generation was some real niggas. How do you do that? What was it like when you had to be a real nigga? That's the type of shit they ask you. Like what was it like when you had to be a real nigga? It's just you would think that they more dangerous and that they more this and that because they got news on them. They got the internet. We didn't have a news on us. We was trying to stay off the news. These niggas is making extra clips by themselves. They put out on themselves. So just seeing more of a lot of little bitty bullshit instead of like when you think about whatever you got locked up for, think about what I got locked up for, and think about the seriousness of that compared to what a nigga get locked up for nowadays. Somebody said something on the internet, or a nigga was like my brother in the comments, or nigga made a video, nigga made a song dissing my hood and put it out and like, all right. Back in my day, it was only a couple of motherfuckers that had a song that was out, period. And if it was dissing somebody's hood, it was underground. So you probably had to go to his hood to even get it. So, the separation was that we couldn't spread bullshit. If we had one nigga that was out of control, we dealt with him. Now, if we got one nigga that's out of control, the world push lights on him before we can even pull him out. They pump him up before we can even pull him back. Yeah. That's what I said on that. Where I say, they talk shit on the answer, aka he possibly the cancer, but now the natural an enhancer. Now our leader might be on JoJo Dancer, time and shining all in his mind and growing like he a diamond. What it say? I got a question as serious as cancer, and I really want you to understand the answer. Who could take the average nigga and switch their stance up? Like who could take the hardest nigga and pull their pants up? What? Maybe you stuck around some fuck ups, product of budget cuts, gun music, and gun butts. Niggas who do what they want to do and don't give a fuck. Niggas is stuck in the bullet war and they gonna give it up. What? My sock coordinator TED talk before they scoop him up and push him. Make the dead walk off of the edge, talk shit on him and his kids because he didn't want to do what the rest of these niggas did. Because the nigga would be like, nigga, your kids against you in the hood. Nigga, use your kids oh, nigga, what type of nigga is you? Nigga, you gonna let your kids see you like that? Or your kids is teenagers and them motherfuckers is like, they from the hood. And then it's like, you don't want them to look at you a certain way because they got a certain thing that they think a real niggas is and what a real man is. For you to be a real man, you got to be a man in the gang first because you from the same hood. So
exactly.
now talk shit on him and his kids, so put you in danger really. Talk shit on, if you say the hood is mad at me and my kids is here, you talk shit on me, you talking shit on my kids. So talk shit on him and his kids because he didn't want to do what the rest of them niggas did. You know him. He the answer. Like he really the nigga who could get us out of this. Yeah. He the answer, aka he possibly the cancer because it depends on where you pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga that you need to save the community and all that, do you already have him but you just talking shit on him, or you just got this nigga on some, or y'all pushing him the wrong way? He gonna use it, he gonna be Black Spider-Man, he gonna use his powers for evil. So it's like talk shit on him and his kids because he didn't want to say he the answer, aka he possibly the cancer, but not on the natch. Like not naturally he a good nigga, but not on the natch. He need an enhancer. This nigga he got to be on drugs to be this nigga. Now he is Sherman because he got to pump himself up to be this nigga. Or he on meth because he got to do the same shit you niggas doing. He got to stay up, hustle with whatever the fuck he on. Now that's what's making him this nigga, because without the drug, he thinking straight. Even making a mistake, you straight. But with the drug, say AKA, he possibly the cancer, but not on the natch. He need an enhancer. Now our leader might be on JoJo Dancer time. If you remember JoJo Dancer, that's when motherfucking Richard Pryor,
yeah,
life story really, and it's saying like how that money and that influence and that power and that drug mixed together got to his head and made him a whole nother person. He wasn't Richard Pryor no more. He's JoJo Dancer. You know what I'm saying? So like
completely different person.
Yeah. So and willing to fuck up everything in the drop of a hat. So
man,
so like he the
and
answer.
damn near did it when he burnt himself up.
Yeah. Say now our leader might be on JoJo Dancer time, and he's shining all in his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like he in his mind, like that's the meth. You think you the shit is delusional. Coming back full circle to where we started and ending it is the delusion of the meth. He might be on JoJo Dancer time in his mind, and now he might be on JoJo Dancer time and he shining all in his mind and grinding like he a diamond. That's two things. He always got to have money, so he gotta stay, you know what I'm saying, because he's spending it on drugs. So he never has nothing. He's always just getting something. So this life is just he's getting something. But also, he's shining all in his mind and grinding like he a diamond. The nigga doing this shit with his teeth. You know what I'm saying? Grinding this shit until he gonna grind his motherfucking teeth down to fucking stumps like they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he all in his mind and grinding like a diamond. Where you
catch him is where you find him.
What does that mean? Let me ask you what that means.
Shit, where you catch him where you find him?
Yeah.
Shit, when you catch him and where you find him is in his element.
He ain't got no place to be. Where he lay his hat is his home. Wherever you catch him, that's where you find him. And nigga, if you come to the hood and you looking for this nigga, hey, where the homie Little Smoke him up at? Man, I don't know. Wherever you catch that nigga, that's where you find him. And if you find him, you probably is catching him because you're probably looking for him for something that he done did. You know what I'm saying? The only you're gonna see this nigga is you gonna catch him. Every time they don't see him, they caught his ass.
Exactly.
So that's the mind he live in. He living on the run and living. That's why he always, nigga, I'll knock your ass out. Like, yeah, because if you don't knock the nigga out, everybody gonna knock you out. You gotta let it be known nigga, don't just run up on me trying to get your money back, nigga. I spent that. You know, they're like, nigga, I don't got your TV, grandma. You better back the fuck up. Fuck you talking about, grandma? On God, grandma, I'll knock your ass out. On God and Jesus Christ, on all kinds of entities I don't fuck with. I will do all kinds of shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, on God and on Yeshua, I you know what? I dare these niggas, and I'm finna start a nigga. I'm finna challenge niggas. I'm gonna put a song out there, and I'm gonna make this song go big. I dare you niggas to say on Allah. I bet you won't. I bet on Muhammad. I bet you won't make that no motherfucking trend. Nigga on Muhammad, nigga, I fucked that bitch all in her booty. You gonna say that because nigga, you gonna be in some motherfucking idiots, especially if you live in New York or Chicago or something like that. You might be up on charges on top of a tree. On Jesus Christ of Nazareth, on whoever, nigga, on Buddha. Nigga, that's on Buddha and Mexican people. Nigga, that's on all kind. I can just put it on there. Nigga, that's on a ham sandwich. It don't even mean nothing no more. Nigga, that's on turkey bacon.
They take that and devalue. They have taken that and devalued it so much, bro, where it's like find something else because that shit means nothing.
And you already done made yourself a bullshit person, so you can't even come with nothing else. Everything you do now on is bullshit. So y'all niggas
is canceling. Homies. On God.
Y'all niggas is canceling out a whole generation, man, to sound cool and to be like it's a generation of wannabes, man. And we was against those niggas. And I love that because it's like not because I want to be a criminal, but because if some crime did happen to happen and I was there and the nigga had to be there for whatever reason because I couldn't just fucking disappear from wherever I was at and crime was going on and I got involved. All right, so I don't want the bullshit nigga to even see that. If the bullshit nigga see that, then we going to a nigga house early in the morning and we gonna wake him and his mama and them up and let them know, nigga, if any shit come back, nigga, if some shit get posted, nigga, if a nigga leave a weird comment, if the police pop it, if anything happens, we know it's you and you gonna have to move. You're gonna have to move. For real, seriously, your mama gonna have to get it. I don't care who owns this shit. Y'all gonna have to sell it. That's a life. It's some real shit. If your mama love her kids, y'all gonna sell this house and move to Moreno Valley or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do, man. Vegas now.
I'm finna run that look around back again. You know what I'm saying? By yours truly, Face the Music, you know what I'm saying? Featuring myself, Do Rock Creep. You know what I'm saying? This is a production that isn't a production by bro, you know what I'm saying, professionally done, but it is a track by us too that you will hear when he give it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and run that back real quick, man, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We done had a 3-hour session, a lovely, beautiful session. You know what I'm saying? With Face the Music live in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, give them a run back real quick. You know what I'm saying? On how everybody can get in contact with you. You know what I'm saying? If they want to book some studio time, just give them a run back on everything that we've already ran over before.
All right, anything you want to do with me? Hold on, I'm finna show you some real shit.
Indeed.
Take a screenshot of this. If you want to work with me or you want to get at me, hold on, let me put it right in the camera. Why is it
screenshot it myself?
Oh, let me make sure it ain't blurry. It shouldn't be blurry.
I got it.
Take a screenshot. That'll send you to my Instagram. Get at me in the DM. Here go my card. My number is right there. Hold on, let me see. It's shiny, so.
Okay. Go to number.
Yeah. You'll see this, that's me. Anytime you see this, that's face to face.
Indeed, man. Hey, make sure y'all tap in with him, man, because like I've been saying, you know, and like we've been describing, you know what I mean? Like this is a real movement. You know what I'm saying? Face the Music, got a lot of great things going on. You know what I mean? And if you want to be a part of it, man, please tap in. You know what I'm saying? With the information that he just gave, and you can always tap in with me, and I would definitely forward everything to bro. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you
So,
what, I one up you. If anybody right now, while I'm still in building, because we still in building on the studio, it's functional. I just want it to be more, pleasing to sit in. But if anybody from this point until let's say I'm gonna give it, what's today's date?
uh, it
Today
is
is
June the 7th,
all right, so
Friday,
7.
June
That's
7th.
all right. So until July 7th, if anybody gets at me in the DM and they say that they booking because of they saw me on Creep Show on the Swang Low podcast, if anybody use Creep name, then I'll give you a studio session that's based on a voluntary donation. Whatever you want to donate
Ooh,
to keep the kid, I'll give you a 4-hour studio session and more than one. You know what I'm saying? Up until June 7th,
ooh,
time you book with me, I'll give you free 4-hour studio sessions. That's free, but upon a donation to the program, so we can get to, we still need computers, different stuff for the kids. So then when they come in, it'll be functional and they could learn how to really, really get active. So yeah, I'm on donations until, if you say Creep and you want to book a session, I'll tell you this. Even when as far as like the production and all that, and the way the paperwork works, like I'm gonna still take my whatever if you do something with the song, I'm gonna still take whatever I get for being the producer. But as far as like whatever I make up until June 7th on this deal, then I'm just gonna give it to you. Whatever the beat is, I'm gonna give it to you without all the rest of the paperwork and all that. I'm gonna let you run with it, but you just got to tell people about Project 43.
ooh. Hey, man, y'all cannot beat that. So, I I definitely encourage all you MCs out there and MC enthusiasts to definitely jump on board with that, man. That's love right there. You know what I'm saying? And if you tap in with him and you utilize my name, hey, lessons to y'all, man. Make magic happen. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know where that can lead to. You know what I'm saying? That can definitely possibly
Oh,
lead to you working with Face the Music further on in the future. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
yeah,
It's a
once I
great
tell you this,
opportunity.
with somebody, it's a relationship, because it's like, even if I'm only making one song for you today, I feel like eventually you're gonna want an album. So I'm trying to be on your vibe as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? My job is to try to get the whole deal, instead of, oh, they want to make one song. No, they like you. They want to make 13 songs with you. Okay, nigga, we already got 13 songs. We got 28 songs. Pick the 13 you want, because I fuck with dude. And then here
And
go the
that's how I
address.
do.
43 is 6841 Crenshaw Boulevard.
Okay.
6841 Crenshaw Boulevard, right on the corner.
6841 Crenshaw Boulevard, right on the corner.
Yeah, right in the Crenshaw district, man. You know where all the black business is going on up and down Crenshaw. Always have been.
Man, please make sure y'all tap into that, man. Like I
Oh,
said, I would definitely appreciate you all. Go
one
ahead, bro.
more. I wanna say, if it's any fathers that's real good cooks and all that, even if you're a father that just want to come chill on on June 22nd, that's 2 Saturdays away from now, then we'll be throwing the Father's Day cookout. We got the whole street, we got the permits to shut down the whole street. We're gonna shut down the street on 71st, and I'll be DJing right on the corner, and then it's gonna be a Father's Day cook-off. So if you know any fathers that think that they can cook, there's prizes involved. We're doing raffles, we're doing basketball out of the, you know what I'm saying? We got the games, the vendors. It'll be like a little street fair on the 22nd. But any fathers want to get involved, get at me, man, and register and come get your cook on, man. We're going to have some celebrity
That's
judges.
big. That's big. That's big, man. Hey, hell yeah. Hey, please, anybody you know what I'm saying, out there as a father that want to get involved with this, please tap in, man. Please tap in. We're gonna definitely include you. We ain't exclude nobody. Come have fun. You know what I'm saying? Make new friends, make a new way. You know what I mean? That's what we about. You know what I'm saying? Bridging gaps. You know what I mean? Straight up, man. But we definitely appreciate you, bro. We appreciate all that you have to offer. We appreciate everything that you brought to Swang Low today. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is your home. So you definitely invited whenever.
Oh, well, thank you for having me.
Whenever.
And I'm finna cut up out of here, but like it was cool staying. I'm glad I made it because see, I was gonna go home. You know, I drive, it take me about an hour to get home. But I said, well, he said 12:45. Let me take me a nap real quick and get up and try to do this show before I leave. And now, boom. See, anytime you don't leave, you get, hey. All right. All right. There you go. My low is in assassin because it's coming out smashing. Homie, y'all scratching. My low is in assassin because it's coming out smashing. My low is in assassin. I'm just very dancing. Homie, I'm splashing. My low is in assassin because it's coming out smashing. Homie, I'm splashing. Low is in assassin because it's coming out blasting. Coming out mashing. My logo is in assassin because it's coming out smashing. Homie, I'm splashing. My logo is in assassin because it's coming out mashing. Homie, I'm splashing. My logo is in assassin because it's coming out. Homie, I'm. All right. Yeah. See, I'm back editing this shit. I was just playing it around. I'm like, hold on, is that a? See, that's an engineer brain. Oh, am I hearing a hiss? Is there a hiss there? I think in the third, I'm hearing a cat. Is there a cat in the back? Let me hear that. Can I get that pulled up? See, that's the life right there.
Hell yeah. You know I understand it, man. Hey, like I was saying, I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? All love. You know what I mean? You definitely invited back whenever. You know what I mean? But I thank everybody, man, for tapping in to the round table. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I told y'all we're gonna deliver. We're gonna deliver, we're gonna deliver, we're gonna continue to deliver, man. I promise y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but good work, honest work. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're about over here. You know what I'm saying? Moving in the direction of positivity. You know what I mean? It's not a facade, man. It's a way of life for grown men. You know what I'm saying? But I thank everybody, man, for tapping in. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already did it, please hit the like, comment, and subscribe to the Swang Low podcast show. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Do-Rod Creep. You know what I'm saying? And the round table, we definitely love and appreciate y'all in here, live studio session with my boy Face the Music. You know what I'm saying? We put another beautiful, magical track together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will be hearing it when, you know what I'm saying? But thanks to everybody, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Here go the song that me and Face did. You know what I'm saying? It's called Look Around. This is how we gonna end this show out, man. You know what I'm saying? Till the next time. Love y'all. Triple gang.
All right. It's all right. Face the music. I got a question as serious as cancer, and I really want you to understand the answer. Who could take the average nigga then switch their stance up? Like who could take the hardest a nigga then pull their pants up? What? Maybe you stuck around some fuck-ups, product of budget cuts, gun of music and gun busts. Niggas who do what they wanna do and don't give a fuck. Niggas are stuck in a bullet war and they gon' give it up. What? Must I coordinate a TED talk before they scoop him up and push him, make the dead walk off of the edge? Talk shit on him and his kids, cause he didn't want to do what the rest of them niggas did. You know him, he the answer, aka he possibly the cancer, but not on the net, you need an enhancer. Now our leader might be on JoJo Dancer, timing he shining all in his mind and grinding like he a diamond. Where you catch him is where you find him. No Simple Simon College almost signed it, but that was back in the time when he was inclined to get signed with the pen. Time and again, goes the answer blown in the wind.
So let it begin, nigga, you losing the real hitter, you meeting the end quick, it's over, I'm done with. Got to flip the script and turn it, got them burning in hell. Guess the only lesson learned is that they souls for sale. Some niggas plotting off the field, but see I know the game well. So when the time start shifting, call the shit in the air. Now you in the crosshairs of a man who ain't playing, start praying, man, I'm coming for your motherfucking head. You in bed with a nigga, so the monster you created, activated, all go. You should have seen it at the trade, man, I'm taking back the honor that I gave to you jerks. I can't believe I was deceived by niggas raised from the dirt. And to make the matters worse, I gotta put them on the shirt. It's either them or me, nigga, I ain't going out first. Shit, I move on all strategy, ain't nothing gon' pass me. Never let a nigga slide by up and blast. See the problem is these niggas deal with eagles and flashes, but they basic at the best without a plug like round. Man, you niggas all plastic, I hate you bastards. Got a question for you niggas, so you really a smash it.